Welcome, Sci Guys and Sci Gals, to Backwards Star Galactica, podcast where two big fucking jamokes let's watch a show in backwards order and try and figure it out. So, buckle up. I'm Jesse McGrath.
Sci Guys and Sci Girls. I'm Wilder Shaw.
Yeah, and this is episode 4 of our podcast, season 4, episode 18 of Battlestar Galactica's podcast.
Of the hit program Battlestar Galactica.
This episode's called Islanded in a Stream of Stars. Did you catch that? Because it doesn't make a lick of sense. It sure doesn't make even one sense.
No, islanded is not a word. Islanded.
Mm-hmm.
I messed up at first when I was watching because the whole thing with this is we're trying to skip the previously ons.
Right.
And I skipped too far and I skipped the opening scene. Because there's a little thing, there's a cold open.
Yeah, it goes previously on, and then without any type of notification, directly into a cold open, and then credits. Yes.
And the cold open is banana sandwich insane. It's just real out there.
And once again, just so far, every single opening scene, I would say, I don't understand, and it doesn't clear up at all for me.
Yeah, but at least this one was in the present timeline, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
So we'll get into that, but I think I got some more character names down.
Okay.
First of all, I was right, and that the hot robot is named Caprica 6.
Okay, yeah, she does have a number in her name, just
yeah,
like me.
But it's just like you, I guess. Yeah, big number 0.
Oh,
so that's
man.
That's what yo ass is.
Oh, shit, you got me.
Caprica 6 had a miscarriage. Someone mentioned that at one point.
Yeah,
and then at one point, Gaius was like, Caprica 6, wait up. What a mouthful to just be talking to someone like that all the time.
Yeah, Gaius and Caprica 6, I'm glad that those two are a pair because they
celeb couple of my nightmares.
A real shit can name selection.
Did you catch Eye Patch's name is Saul, which is like classic.
Well, that's a dead on. They crushed that
Jew.
one.
Yeah. The evil Asian girl. So there's Athena, and then her evil sister or whatever. Assuming that this is the same person, I really hope it is. God damn, please let it be the same person. That's Boomer.
Okay, I don't think so. I didn't hear anyone say Boomer.
It's Boomer.
Boomer? Are you sure?
That's what Hera kept calling when she was like, Boomer, no, or whatever.
Okay. I'll take your word for that one.
That shit, even for 1 second. Confirmed Starbucks' real name is Kara, or Kara.
I'll be calling her Starbuck, thank you.
I think that's all I got for names.
I mean, that's a lot better than I did, which is none, I would say.
I would like to know who Liza is, though. Did you hear Tub Lord talking about Liza?
Yeah. I mean...
Liza, there's a hole in the bucket. There's a hole in the bucket, Liza. Oh, boy. Okay, so let's talk leaderboard and shit list.
Okay, hold on. I actually have... I have
character stuff?
Well, yeah. So, first of all, did you catch who directed this episode?
Oh, no, I did not.
Eddie James Olmos himself. This was a joint. This was an almost joint.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Didn't realize that. Well,
and then because
I think he was the worst in this episode that he has been so far.
It was great catching that in the credits because I was like, geez, this show's already not great. But just like that really drove it home for me.
Oh, boy.
And I have a specific scene I want to talk about, but we'll get to it in the recap.
It's painting part, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We'll get to painting part.
Okay.
But the other thing is, something I learned recently, a little birdie told me, that, did you know that when Twitter first, actually, shout out to, I'll name the birdie, it's Seamus, my roommate. He could probably hear me through the door currently. Yeah, got him. I told him about this almost joint, and he said, and then proved to me via screen grab, when Twitter first was becoming popular, if you followed Edward James Olmos on Twitter, he would send you a DM thanking you for following him.
Oh, what a little sweetie.
Yeah, he's a scamp.
Yeah, he's cute. I'd kiss him on the tip of his dick for schnell.
Huh. Do you think that the tip of his dick looks at all like his face
Yes, it's
skin?
just another one of him. You know, in like Kung Pao, how Steve Odekirk's tongue has like a little face on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's going on with Eddie James Olmos's pee-pee.
It's just another. It's
just another one of him, and it's always scowling.
Yeah. He calls his dick Eddie James all the way because it's not almost. He made it all the way. There's something there.
No, it isn't, because his name isn't Almost in the first place.
Well, his name is Almost, and that is inarguable.
Yeah, okay. Take this bit to go, wrap it up, throw it in the garbage. Now, let me tell you about Eye Patch, who, for a brief minute, gained some points on the leaderboard when someone's like, I think it was Elevator Daddy, who, the guy from the last episode.
Nope, hold on.
The guy from the last episode.
Who were you
talking
talking
about? The last episode, who was like, what do we do with the elevators? And
okay.
Admiral's like, take him out last. So that guy's like, I'm 90% sure something, and then I like, why don't you come back when you're 100% sure?
Yeah, fucking got him so good.
Yeah, I liked him then, and then like about 5 minutes later, he smashes a glass on the wall, and then he went back down to the shit list.
Yeah, agreed. Real bumpy.
Also, he's a Cylon.
Yeah, and seems to be a self-hating one.
Yeah. It's crazy that he's been married for 2,000 years. that was a line that really threw me off.
No, you know what's weirder? That he has millions of children? I'm sorry, what?
Oh, do you think that maybe Admiral's also a Cylon, and that's why he's got so many goddamn children? Because he made another reference to a son in this episode.
No, because we
saw so many kids.
No, because we saw like a police interview with Admiral, and he was like...
No, but he never answered it.
Oh, that's true. That's too true.
Well, maybe he did. Maybe he might have been like, "No, I'm not a Cylon."
I mean, he skirted around it. He was like, "You know the answer to that question," but you're right.
Yeah.
I don't think he did it. So yeah, I would say he's shitlist and leaderboard this week.
Yeah, I liked that. Not a lot of other characters. I mean, fucking
no.
Hera's dad is remaining right on the shit list.
No. But I have the best leaderboard, I think. The one that's so clear and plain.
Go on.
How about Cancer Mama getting lit?
Just
blazing.
Yeah.
Busting out some of that sweet kind bud and just
some of that
toking
stanky
up.
Stank.
Yeah,
some of that danky stank.
Danky stank. Yeah, just lighting up.
Okay,
just
yeah.
Getting cooked.
Getting nice and cushed.
So that was pretty chill.
Here at Backward Star Galactica, we love when a character gets nice and danky stanky.
Yeah, that's the new segment, the danky stanky corner.
Yeah, so there's leaderboard shit list and the dankiest stankiest. This week it goes to Cancer Mama.
Yeah.
God damn it. Now let's talk about Gaius and the fact that he is the only one that can see angels. And how about him just narking Starbuck out in that one scene?
Being a tit.
Okay, so here's the thing in this show. A lot of Gaius and his robot lover, Caprica 6, often see like alternate versions of themselves. And he keeps talking about angels, and it seems like he's the only one that sees them.
Yes, but we know from the last episode, from one of the last episodes, that that's not the case, that she also sees them.
Who's she? Oh, the Caprica 6.
Yes. Yeah.
Right, those two, I mean. Now, I think that maybe Hera makes those happen. Like, I think maybe she like projects people's like memories into being.
We did learn that she has the power to project in this episode.
Yes.
And also that those projections...
Boomer like shows her around her past.
Yeah, and she's like, and you can like whatever's here, like you can eat that fruit. It's cool. And it's like, why wouldn't you just live in that projection? I don't understand. Why are you ever...
I don't think Boomer could do the projection herself. Oh, maybe she could, because she was like, you can see this too? You hear too, girl?
Yeah,
That's Boomer. She's like,
that was
you
weird.
Hear too, girl?
Yeah, can you do that impression some more? Do like a quick...
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, you could project all this? That's how Boomer talks.
Right, and so for those of you at home who haven't maybe watched this piece of fine art, Boomer is like a small-ish Asian woman who does not sound like that, as it turns out. Just so
debatable.
we're super duper clear.
Yeah. Hera is a successful human Cylon hybrid. That is something that someone said.
Got that.
So I mean, it seems like a Cylon is then, it's not, we were wondering, like, is it a cyborg situation? It seems like Cylon's probably 100% robot.
Okay, but
and Hera is like a half C.
So I have a theory that I think will tickle your little fancy.
Oh, tickle it, please.
So first of all, a quick aside before I tickle you.
Tickle time. This is a popular segment called Tickle Time.
Tickle Time. It's a big shock that right after we get out of the Stanky Danky corner, it is immediately Tickle Time.
It was Tickle Time.
Oh no. I just have in my notes, I wrote down when it cuts to the baby crying, this baby is wilder. So
okay, God, shut up.
But no, my theory, or I guess I don't know what it is. Anyways, that's gonna tickle your fancy is. Are you familiar with simulation theory?
No.
Oh,
I mean, yes, but I just want to hear you explain it.
Okay. So I think it's from your boy, who will definitely be a supervillain, Elon Musk. I think that he's got a big rock hard on for this horse shit. But it's. Are you
talking about how that we live in a simulation?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And so I think that the Cylons are like almost simulation theory like level, because it sounds like they're dying and being reborn, and they don't know that they're being reborn because like.
So you think Starbucks is Cylon then?
Well, yeah, and like my thing is like that's what Eye Patch seems like, because
is anyone not a Cylon?
We've been married for 2,000 years, and you have millions of children, and he doesn't seem to remember any of that.
Damn.
So
Maybe
me,
everyone's a Cylon.
No, dude, because that
I think everyone's a Cylon.
You're dumb and wrong. And also, okay, so there's this big reveal while we're just talking about like dying and being reborn that what's her face? What's the not Starbuck blonde?
Oh, Caprica 6?
No. Oh no, Starbuck. I am thinking of Starbuck. That she's like a zombie, maybe? Because
she's like, I'm
Cylon.
dead.
She's like definitely not a Cylon, but she
How do we
also
know she's not a Cylon?
Because he says like we know that she's not a Cylon. What I think is that there was a point in the show, maybe in this season, but I don't know, where everyone was just like revealed that like you're either a Cylon or you're not a Cylon, because he was like, maybe. We know she's not a Cylon.
I don't remember him saying. Are you talking about when Gaius like narcs her out?
Yeah, when Gaius is he's like, we know she's not a Cylon.
Basically, Starbucks says that she found her own body and then tells that story to Gaius, and then Gaius makes a big speech in front of everyone
after a funeral, right after a big mass grave.
He's like, death is not the end, and then just narcs her big time, and she slaps him, which I liked. Yeah, she got some points back on the leaderboard for that.
Yeah, a pretty weak slap though. I was hoping for like hit him with a bow in the teeth.
Yeah, like shoot him with a gun a lot of times.
Yeah, you were okay. So we should say that she was pretty damn near close to shooting who she called her husband, Sam, the Tub Lord.
She was about to until Tub Lord
retaliated.
I guess retaliated. Let's talk about the plot of this episode.
Yeah.
There's a crazy part with a huge wind tunnel. I did not see the build up to that part. Like, I don't know what happened to that.
Neither do I. No
idea.
What
the fuck? All of a sudden, it just cuts to everyone like being sucked out of the ship.
Yeah, no idea. So
there's obviously some trouble with the Galactica going on. Like they can't fix her, you know. And it like the episode ends with Admiral and Eye Patch like agreeing that this will be like the last fight of Galactica.
Right.
So something's going on with it, and they only realize in this episode that they could plug Tub Lord in.
Well, yeah, and that he was like he had access to the ship. They were like, is he hacking? And they're like, no, there's like bio material in the wires or something. He's like a part of the ship. I really didn't get.
I don't understand like what he's doing on the ship.
And what's crazy is
they didn't know that he was a battery.
Right. And
we're going with the battery theory.
And they explain part of his power, part of his like Haxor's power in this, and like pretty cut and dry explain it, and I still don't get it. And I don't think that has anything to do with the fact that we're watching this backwards.
No,
I
but
think that is just
he was
confusing.
shot. Did you catch that? He's been shot. Like that's why he's a Tub Lord now. I think.
Yeah, because she was like, I
would have shot
swore to you if I
So
ever
he's a
found out.
Cylon.
Yeah, but also, dude, I thought we said that she wasn't. So what were the flashbacks when she is just like hanging out with dude and his brother?
No, I don't. I think that Tub Lord's a Cylon. She might still be a human.
Right. But what I'm saying is,
that's probably the old one because short hair. I think that's how we could tell. Because then she hangs up that like
that
picture
was her,
of her short
that was her,
I think that's the
corpse
body
bride.
that she finds.
Oh my god, yeah. Okay.
You know? Maybe if you just paid attention for 1 single second, or maybe if you weren't so stupid all the time.
Well, Eddie
you would have
James
caught
was just
that.
fucking my mind with this goddamn directing.
Yeah, he did it. He's an auteur. There's a scene where he paints a wall, sort of.
Okay, no, let's save that. We need to save that for when it's here in the timeline.
There's another Asian robo dying in the hospital.
Yes.
And that's all I have for that because I was very confused by it. There's so many of her.
Yeah, don't. Okay, easy. Well, why don't you pump the brakes?
Oh, of the robot, I mean.
Yeah.
I really hope she's a robot and not different actresses.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's cool it. We should just stop talking about that character / characters because we're going to come off as a couple
It's
of
too late. We already think that they're all the same person. But at least it makes sense in this show.
Right. Fuck. Also, there's that
Did you catch the other Caprica 6? Might have been like she has long brown hair. Did you see that shit?
Is it the same actress?
Yeah. In one of the scenes where they're all standing around Tub Lord, there's one of her. There's like another one of her with long brown hair.
Damn it!
So I don't know if that's Caprica 1
Fuck,
through 5.
man. Fuck this show. I'm done.
Yeah.
We gotta stop.
Yeah,
the
he's
podcast
quit.
off.
He's quit.
God.
I'll take it from here.
Oh yeah, sure. Let the racist grab hold.
Yeah,
of
there's
the
a
ship.
long-haired Caprica 6 in there.
Fuck.
I don't. She's a Caprica. I don't know.
Okay. There's also the town hall meeting that's happening where everyone is just screaming, and at one point Chiselchin is like, "Hey!" and nobody stops talking. He's just screaming.
It's great. No one gives a shit about him.
Yeah.
I think it has to be that there's just like a ton of different like governments all in the Battlestar because that's the only thing that's left. And they also mention Earth, so like Earth is already a thing.
Yeah, but that's not our Earth. That's like their Earth that got blown up. That's the Earth that.
But that's Caprica, I thought, because they mention.
No, I think
Earth.
Caprica is a city.
Oh, on Earth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, who could know?
Yeah, not I. The name of the villain. Oh, by the way, real quick to go back to names. The name of the villain that stole the little girl, Best Buy employee.
Yep.
John.
Oh, boo.
Yeah, it's John.
Big
gotcha, motherfucker.
Swing and a miss.
How about the part where Leolor calls he calls her Carrot Face? Did you catch that part?
Oh, sure did. Didn't understand it, but I loved it.
Do you think he said Cara Face?
No, I think he said Carrot Face. I
Yeah.
think both of us heard it.
Yeah, that sucks.
And it was like a pretty intimate moment, right? Like was like after
later Carrot Face.
Gaius had been like, she's a zombie, and he's like, you're still my Carrot Face.
I feel like ugh. Makes me sick. I think that so it seems like he was like the one that she was like always supposed to be with, or he was supposed to be with the last one, like the one that's dead.
Yeah.
Well, Tub Lord is her husband. Did you hear that part?
Yes. Yeah.
Tub Lord is fully her husband,
and he is destined to fly these ships into the motherfucking sun.
You better stop bringing that up.
Didn't you say it was Sam?
Yeah.
They called him Sam, dude. That's him. I'm telling you right now that he's flying this fucking ship into the sun.
All right, I believe it.
Yeah, well, get ready to believe it for
Jimmy's
75 more episodes because I ain't letting up.
Yeah, I did see that Tub Lord's face was on one of the thumbnails in what looked like a flashback in a future episode. So I think we got more Tub Lord to come.
We fucking better because I don't get it.
I need to know.
There's also so much I super don't understand. I get that Hera is like first Cylon and human combined. I get that Cylons seem to be some form of robot or alien or program or something non-human. I don't get how she is the key to one or maybe both.
I don't know. They just keep saying
existence.
it. They just keep saying that over and over again. They're like, we've been fighting Cylons forever, but this kid is the key. Just because there's one person.
So do you think that they're all sterile? Like everyone's having miscarriages, and that's
maybe because they mentioned that Caprica 6 had a miscarriage.
Right. Ugh. Hearing her name is just awful.
Caprica 6.
Yes, man. I have another note here that I think is pretty important. This show is pretty boring. Yes or double yes?
Yeah, double yes.
I feel like we started out hot, which is definitely one of the many confusions that could happen with what we're doing. But this show started out so scorching hot, and I was like, wow, this is pretty action-packed. Of course, the last episode is action-packed.
Yeah. Not a lot happened, except for the wind tunnel part, which I had absolutely no clue what was going on.
Okay, was the funeral for the
Don't ask
people
me.
who
I don't
died?
know. I have no idea who the funeral was for.
Cool. Me neither.
I have no fucking clue.
Because they bury it looks like maybe 15 people. Like there's a lot of caskets.
And then
more than what seemed to be sucked out of the ship during
maybe a funeral. Maybe it's for whatever happened in the previous episode.
Right. Why the ship is
that we
damaged.
haven't gotten to.
Yeah.
It's too much. It's too much for me.
Okay, so they talk about resurrection, like Cylon resurrection. And then we get to the best part of the fucking episode.
Yeah. So Admiral Billy goes into what seems like a storage closet.
But I think it's his office.
Ugh, God. And just...
because it says Admiral on the door.
He also, at one point before this happens, real quick, cancer glasses, accuses him of loving the ship more than her, and he doesn't even say anything. He just goes He grunts.
Yes.
He's very sad to be losing the ship. So he goes into his office and then just in Not Another Teen Movie, when the girl is painting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do actually. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. So he kind of starts out by painting the wall white, which why is he even doing that? I don't even understand why. Painting.
And maybe better question. Why is there just a bunch of paint out? Out?
The paint is just ready for him. He starts off with a couple of strokes, and then it gets a little more violent, and then he just goes full on Jackson Pollock on it, and just starts throwing paint at the wall. He's covered in it. It's in his hair. Yeah. It's on his face. And then later sobbing. When he's cleaning up, he takes off his shirt, and it's on his arm underneath his clothes. I don't know how it got there.
Yeah, it's all over his undershirt. So after it cut away, he popped his Admiral jacket off so he could just get even deeper into it. Just get roll around in a little bit.
I want to see the aftermath of that show, that scene. Yeah, he's just rolling around in that paint.
So here's what I love. This is what I love. The Edward James Olmos second half. I mean, this whole episode, he's a fucking grand slam. But this second half of this episode, he gets baked like he's smoking with fucking cancer
smoking
mama.
That stanky danky dow.
Yeah, slurping in that kind flower, that tasty bud. And
slurping in the flower, huh?
And so they get cooked. And also they don't know how.
When you get all cooked up and you want to go splatter paint?
Well, no, okay, but think about this. He does something before that, and that is give a very formal address at a mass grave.
Oh, yeah, he gives a very intense funeral speech. About 5 people are doing it at once. I could not tell if they were all... What was that part?
Yeah,
were they all giving separate funerals?
It seemed like a military thing where he was
did they all speak at that funeral?
Yeah.
Or was that just oh boy, it was too much? I couldn't tell if they were all doing the same speech in different parts of the ship or something.
Right, but it was God. We remember them or whatever, and there was shouting.
And then Gaius ruins it all.
And then Gaius,
typical Gaius.
So this is what happens though. So he gets baked. Then he gets an address. He does an address at a mass grave. Then he finds out that his daughter is a zombie or a vampire or something.
Yeah.
So he is just reeling. I can't imagine that in that situation he is freaking the fuck out. And then he decides internally, because we find out later, that he's just gonna strip the ship for parts and bounce. And then he has himself a little paint fit and just makes a big mess.
He had to express himself through the art of paint.
Yeah, just plain white paint, though.
Yeah,
that's just sitting...
Only like a quarter of the wall. Do you think he painted the whole room?
I wonder if this is going to be one of those things that's happened to us already several times, where we're going to watch the next episode and it's going to explain the paint thing.
God,
it's like,
probably.
the paint is the fucking only way that the Cylons can be kept out of fucking whatever.
You know, like, In The Shape of Water, when Richard Jenkins opens the door and all the water comes out?
Right.
I feel like that's going to be like that for paint. Yeah. Just this big tidal wave, and it's going to be David Alan Grier on a door, and he's going to see a crocodile. And he's gonna
so now it's Shape of Water and Jumanji.
Yeah.
Yeah. With
you know that part?
With paint.
Oh, god damn, David Alan Grier. What's he up to? What's he been doing?
Probably still Chocolate News, I think.
What's Chocolate News?
Oh, it's a show.
That sounds made up and racist.
Comedy Central, and it did seem racist. But I did not make it up, unfortunately.
I don't think I have any more notes besides... I mean, let's talk about the Tub Lord part, though, because at one point, they're figuring out that Tub Lord could, like, potentially power the ship. And then...
Yes.
And then Starbuck tries to, like, kill him, and then he just goes insane, and the ship starts thrusting in weird ways, and like all the computers are going nuts, and then he starts just speaking gibberish.
Yep.
He's like, I don't know what to do, dear Liza. There's a hole in the bucket. He keeps saying there's a hole in the bucket, Liza. So he's losing his tub lord mind.
Yep, tub brain.
And then everyone's like, this is weird. Like no one seems to react.
Yeah, everyone is just like, oh, fuck, I didn't. Like, it seemed like they forgot that he was there. They were like, oh, shit. This is still happening? We still got this guy?
Yeah, I don't understand that part at all.
Oh, boy. Yeah, and then they unplug him, and then she plugs him back in towards the end there. I mean, just a lot going on with Tub Lord.
I want to know how Tub Lord got in his tub.
Well, hopefully we're going to find out. Right? You think we'll find out? Because think about
better.
So think about what we know. The one thing that we know for sure about Tub Lord is that the very last flashback we as an audience would get to see Tub Lord in, if we are watching this show in the order that
is the one of him giving a math sports speech.
Yes. Yes. So if that's the only thing I mean, that is definitely his last, rights.
Yeah, his final hurrah,
the
fucking final flight of the Tub Lord.
Yeah, I just get rock hard for fucking math.
Yeah, everybody does.
Yeah,
Tub Lord knows it. You know it. We all know it. Oh God, I don't like Tub Lord. He's back on the shit list. The only one on the leaderboard is probably the paint.
Well, the paint and the stankiest of the Danky Cancer Mama.
Oh, yeah. Stanky Danky Cancer Mama for sure. And I guess Starbuck's all right. I like that she slapped Gaius. Yeah. Anytime anyone slaps... Also, Caprica 6 kind of gave him some shit, too. I like that. She was like, I don't want to be in your harem. Got him. Harem is a good word.
Yeah, sick vocab, dude.
Yeah.
He seems like he's... We got a weird picture of Gaius this episode because it seems like he's sort of like an evangelist. Like he's like on the radio or on the like comm just talking about like, I see angels. I see them every day. And then there's
I've had enough Gaius talking about angels and not enough any other character explaining what the fuck they are.
Yeah. Nobody else is talking about that except for this freakazoid.
Also, let's think about the fact that in the next episode, fucking Hera's dad and Galen are in jail, and in this episode they're not, so it doesn't even show how that gets to that point.
Ugh, god damn it.
Well, I mean, unless Galen's the one in jail and then Hera's dad is the one that's going to visit him or some shit. God damn, I don't know. It's not getting any easier to understand. Here's what we know.
Okay.
Hera's been kidnapped by some people.
Yeah.
Are they... I mean, there's like a bunch of like Centurions and a bunch of Cylons and shit with them, and then that's all we know.
Yeah, pretty much. We don't even really understand why she's important, except for that she can... What's crazy, too, is that she seems to have, or at least be able to channel this projection power, and they don't bring that up in the last episode at all.
Never.
Not even a little bit.
The fucking projections and memories and alternate whatever, that shit is just throwing me so far off my axis every single time.
Yeah, the show is disorienting.
It's extremely disorienting. That's pretty much all I got.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as like she pulled out that spliff, I was lost on this ep. I got pulled back in momentarily for paint night. Other than that, that was
Danky Cancer Mama with the win this week. Congratulations to everybody that competed.
Yeah, but
I don't think I have any other relevant
next
notes.
time.
Elevator Daddy is still a mystery to me.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, we've
thanks
done it
for
again.
listening to Backward Star Galactica.
Yeah, you're
Wilder
welcome.
Shaw on Instagram, WilderShaw_ on Twitter. I am the President of the United States. You can follow me at www.thepresident.com. I have another podcast
right now
called He Loves Me Not with my friend Anna Gilchrist that you can listen to on iTunes. And if you need me, just call me, beat me.
So what's cool is first of all, when you type in www.thepresident.com, I swear to God, it goes to www.markcubancompanies.com. So I'm so psyched to be hosting this
Mark
podcast
Cuban this whole time
with the fucking shark himself.
That's me.
With fucking Shark Cuban himself.
Yeah. I am Shark Cuban.
One of the tabs on this website is Mark's blog.
What's he up to?
No, I clicked on it and the first thing is some thoughts on fixing Obamacare. What?
Oh boy. Yeah, so that's my website. Be sure to check that out.
It's the fucking the title is Blog Maverick, and the subtitle is The Mark Cuban Web Blog. You know about web blogs, right?
It's my favorite type of blog, for surely. The web blog.
Oh, God.
All right, you got anything to plug, you fucking mongrel?
Yeah, my website, the Mark Cuban Web Blog. With some hot takes such as some thoughts on fixing Obamacare, shoot holes in this, please.
God.
Was the subtitle. Yeah, my pluggers are, Super Trash Bros. You can get me on Twitter at jmcgrizz. You can find my bunch of my dumbass writing on Brokeass Stewart. You can call me at 925-212-2345. That's Mike's phone number.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah, so if you want to call me, just call that number and ask for Mike. Otherwise, that's it for me. I'm Jesse McGrath.
From Wildershaw. See you next time. Frack you. See what I did there? Like a frack bit.